Hi Capricorn, welcome to your reading. This is going to be for August 9th through the 15th. It is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. If this one doesn't resonate for you guys, definitely check out those other placements. So we're going to get into your recent past, your current energy, and the near future. We'll clarify that. Then we're going to clear that spread and get into your person's energy, your energy, the possible outcome, as well as the romance, angels, and oracle cards. Okay, so I do want to say a huge thank you to everybody who's been with me. Thank you for all of your support. If you are new, welcome. I hope you'll stay. I do personal readings. That information is in the description box below if you are interested. All right. So while I was shuffling the cards, I saw the Two of Pentacles in reverse and the Seven of Swords. So I don't know what's coming up for you guys in this next week, but it seems like there's this feeling of I just don't want to juggle or play with or mess around with anyone who has any kind of bad intentions. Do any of us? But it seems like there might be a revisit of someone who has that type of energy. So let's see what's going on for you. This is for Capricorn. All right, so in the recent past, we have the Four of Cups in reverse, the Empress, and the Moon. And then in your current energy, we have the Three of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles in reverse, and the Seven of Wands. In the near future, we have the Ace of Wands in reverse, the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, excuse me, and the Four of Wands. Then for your overall energy, it's the Judgment card. So there's a couple different things that can come up with this. First, this is about just wanting peace and harmony within your family, within your friend circles. They're rejoicing because they're happy. They want to come together. The other could be, for me, that there is still some lingering going on. If I see the Four of Wands in reverse, if you're dealing with the ending of a relationship where they just said something about needing to divide assets, something needs to still be worked on and come to a conclusion in order for that part of this process to be cleared. So there's some tough decisions that have to be made. It could be coming up for you in this particular week. Now, this could also be that you're getting a final decision about something that's going on. If it's dealing with a past relationship, it could be around closing out custody cases. Oh, that just came up. You know who you are. This could also be, what's the other thing they were saying? Sorry, I lost my train of thought for a second. It's just wanting the outcome to be good for everyone. Okay, so let's look at the recent past. So we have the Four of Cups in reverse with the Empress and the Moon card. Immediately, my first sense is no matter what happens, I feel like your energy is going to be okay. The Empress still stands strong no matter the struggles. The Four of Cups in reverse, is that a possible missed opportunity? I don't think anything that's meant for you is ever going to miss you. The Moon in reverse just tells me something hasn't come to light just yet. So you could be waiting on this situation to come to a close. I think there's some clarity that's needed. Now, you could have also been dealing with somebody in the past that didn't bring very much to the situation. They could have been hiding a lot of different things, and you're the type of personality that's going to stand strong in what you believe. And in this case, I just don't think you have a high tolerance for that kind of person. So if you've had to release this type of energy from your life recently, it could have been quite some time ago, there may be some questions about, what did I not see? You know, you may be asking yourself now, what was it that I didn't see? Where did I miss the target on this one? We'll see when we get into the clarifiers. All right, so in your current energy, again, the Three of Pentacles tells me there is some kind of paperwork that needs to be finalized. This could also mean that there's third-party interference, is what I want to say. Is it the Three of Swords type of, does somebody have a third party, in other words, another person on the side? I don't sense that so much. What I feel like is there's some conversations that need to be had between you and some other people. People need to come together and truly make a decision and finalize something. Now, with the Four of Pentacles in reverse and the Seven of Wands, this is, to me, defending yourself. where you've given so much. You've never held back. You could have had someone who was very selfish in the past that was just difficult and disagreeable. And in this case, I'd say you feel more like you have to defend your position than you have maybe even in the recent past. So I do sense that there's, for you, you're open. I know that sounds strange, but with this energy, you're not closing yourself off to moving forward. You're just standing strong in your position. I hope that makes sense for you guys. I will clarify that in just a moment. Now, in the near future, we have the Ace of Swords in reverse with the Ten of Pentacles, and then we have the Four of Wands. So something could be coming up. Now, if you were married to somebody where it just felt like the finances may have been good between the two of you, but the love may have been lost, it seems like that door needs to be closed. And if something has to be finished out for you in order for that to really be closed out, then I feel like this is what you're going to be dealing with in the near future. There's definitely a situation that was not happy. And if you haven't left that yet, you may be in a position now where you're ready to start moving forward and getting beyond it. We'll clarify that as well. Okay, so let's clarify the Four of Cups in reverse with the Empress. All right, so we have for Capricorn, what's going on in the recent past? We have the Two of Wands, the Five of Cups, and the King of Wands. And then we have the Page of Cups. So we'll get back to him in a second. This is definitely having dealt with somebody with a lot of narcissistic tendencies. You could be actually arguing now with someone that is from your past. If this is an ex or someone that you're trying to finally just separate yourself from, it seems like this person has that energy of, they play to hurt. This is someone who is just emotionally draining. And at some point, you realize there is no future in this situation, but there is an idea with that the Two of Wands, that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. It could still feel very emotional for you, because if you have to continue to deal with somebody because you either have children together or there's some connection, it feels like this person's still coming out as, at least in the recent past, as playing some kind of game. So whoever this energy is for you, it could be romantic, it could just be that you have a difficult boss and you've shown up so strongly in your position and you don't hold back. Like, you bring it all to your job, and you could just have a boss that's a real asshole. You know what I mean? But in this case, I mean, it's obviously emotionally draining. The Five of Cups, it's hard to see how you can get past the hurt or the frustration with this person, but you will, because that sun is shining bright. So this is what the energy feels like from the recent past. Now let's look at the Empress with the Moon card. Now the overall energy for that clarification was the Page of Cups. So this is wanting to start fresh, and I talk about this a lot. It's like wanting a new emotional experience, remembering what it was like as a youth, to want to renew love. If you're currently with somebody and you've been dealing with some issues, obviously I would not suggest staying with anybody who has those kinds of tendencies, but this is wanting something fresh and new in your life. And the Page of Cups, yes, can be a little bit emotionally, I wouldn't say immature in this case, just more like a fresh type of energy, someone who sees things from a new perspective. So it might open you up emotionally in a different way than what you dealt with in the past, which is, I think that's a good energy. I like that. If you've recently met somebody new, they could be a little bit younger than you as well. All right, so let's see with the Moon in reverse and the Empress, what's going on for Capricorn. We have the Judgment in reverse, so that decision that I said hasn't been made, the Hierophant in reverse, and the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, and then the Four of Wands. So if you haven't made a decision about whether to leave this relationship, it looks like it's closing out in the near future. Going back and forth. Do I stay in this relationship? The Hierophant in reverse is maybe a loss of faith. Maybe you're going back and forth and you can't make a decision. The Judgment in reverse with the Hierophant in reverse about whether this relationship can move forward. I still feel like in the past you were kind of back and forth. It feels like, do I stay? Do I go? Can I stay in this connection with where I am now on a spiritual level? Does it feel good to me? So that feels like the confusion that you were feeling, and where there was indecision or things that just weren't clear in the past. And then we have death in reverse. So that transformation hadn't happened just yet. And then we have strength. So it's wearing you out, plus the Five of Pentacles. So whoever this is someone that needs to be shut out of your life. I feel a sense of wanting to walk away from this, but do you feel like you have the strength to do so? It feels like mustering up that ability to truly walk away. Five of Pentacles, yes, there's a decision to be made, and is it difficult? You don't necessarily want to leave somebody out in the cold, but if it's not something that you can live with anymore, I feel like you need to leave that emotional baggage in the past and look forward to what's going on. So something feels like it needs to be transformed in order for you to walk away, because there you have the Page of Pentacles. So this is new, fresh energy. It could be also having a feeling of wanting to move forward at work. If you're not happy with where you are, I'd say this is kind of an initiation to say you need to look for something new. So if this continues to get worse, this is, you need to take that step yourself. Like, sometimes things do fall in our lap. Thank you, by the way, for my one personal reading who let me know that the job that I told her was coming that she didn't expect, it came the next week. So congratulations to you. I want to give you a big shout out. This is that opportunity that I feel like in this case you're going to have to look for. It's not going to be something that is actually going to come to you, but it is a new opportunity. All right. So let's clarify the Four of Pentacles in reverse with the Seven of Wands. This is for Capricorn. All right. So we have the Seven of Cups in reverse with the Lovers in reverse and the Nine of Wands. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles. Tired of waiting for things to shift and change? If you feel like you've constantly been on the defensive, I can see why. We have the Nine of Wands in reverse. You're releasing the burden of this situation, and it does feel like the break of a relationship. There's no more confusion. So in the current energy, as difficult as it was for you in the past to make a decision to walk away from this situation, you could have done it a long time ago, and it's popping back up because there's still things that need to be taken care of. But it's really releasing the burden of this, being as clear as you possibly can that you've made the right choice to move beyond this. And then the Seven of Pentacles in reverse just tells me being tired of waiting to see that things are going to change. If they're not going to change, they're not going to change, especially if you've invested years of your life. So you may be losing your patience in the current energy as to how this is going to transform or what changes you need to make in order to move forward. All right, so let's look at the Ace of Swords in reverse with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Hermit in reverse, Two of Cups in reverse, and the Page of Wands in reverse. Well, the Seven of Pentacles was there, but even though I shuffled. So the Hermit in reverse, Two of Cups. I don't have to repeat it. You guys heard me the first time. So this is not being able to see eye to eye. Someone has definitely been somewhat manipulative, difficult to deal with. The Hermit in reverse, this is not somebody who really knows themselves well. And I don't feel like it's your energy. I just think it's someone who doesn't get it. It's like no matter how hard you tried or how hard you try to make things clear to this person, if they're not going to do the work on themselves, there isn't anything that, unfortunately, we can do about that. If they don't see what we see, that's on them, not on us. All right, so let's look at the Ten of Pentacles in reverse with the Four of Wands in reverse. Okay. We have the Four of Swords in reverse, Three of Wands, yep, and the Ace of Wands. It's a very progressive story. Six of Cups in reverse. Not giving so much of yourself that people drain you is what the Six of Cups in reverse is telling me. The Four of Wands, the Two of Wands and then the Ace of Wands, this is moving beyond that energy. I think the mental clarity may have been difficult for you to come to. In other words, the constant reruns in the brain of how is this going to shift, or how am I going to move forward? There's got to be something that's going to shift and change for me. I've got to see that things are coming in for me that are good. And that's the indication of the Ace of Wands. So you may be getting that burning sensation to really get started. If you're leaving all this stuff in the past and waiting for things to change, it's coming in the near future. So the Ace of Wands tells me there's going to be some kind of an opportunity that I feel you're going to be more passionate about. So if you are looking for something new, I think this is saying to you, find something that you know you're going to love doing. Don't just go for something because it pays the bills. Try to see if you can find something that combines both your passions and something that pays the bills. Now, this is telling me that it's coming. So even if you can't see it just yet, it's definitely going to come. The Four of Swords is getting out of your head and paying more attention to what you're passionate about versus, like I said, the reruns in your head. All right, so let's go ahead and clear this. All right, sorry, I'm pushing up my sleeves. And we'll get into your person's energy, your energy, and what's going on there. All right. This is for Capricorn. The Queen of Cups is on the bottom. Ooh. Let's try that one more time. Ooh, and then the Ten of Cups. Okay. This is for Capricorn and the person on their mind, please, and their energy. Okay, so we have the Emperor. That's good. The Strength in reverse. This is your person. Temperance. And the Three of Swords in reverse. Then your energy is the Fool in reverse, the Devil in reverse. There you are in your own little spread. The Five of Pentacles in reverse, and then the Knight of Cups. And then we have the Ace of Cups. So a brand new start in this situation. If I didn't say the signs before, we have Leo, Sagittarius. I know there was Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. I feel strong Earth too. So Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Those are the ones that are standing out most to me. It doesn't mean that the other energies weren't there as well, or that you couldn't be dealing with one of the others. The Emperor, the Strength in reverse, and the Temperance. If this person had done something in the past that hurt you, if this is someone from your past, take it how it resonates. So you put yourself in whatever position, either past, present, or you've just met them. It's someone who's got a very strong energy. They know who they are and what they want, although they may at times have difficulty having the strength to push through. I think they're trying to be patient. They could also feel a sense of heartbreak. Now, they may be trying to get over the situation, but a part of them can't let go. They just can't. Sorry, I got a little burp. It does feel like there's something around having felt not just hurt, but they're disappointed. But I don't think they're disappointed in you. I think they're disappointed in themselves. So let's see how you're feeling. The Fool in reverse with the Devil in reverse, Five of Pentacles in reverse, and the Knight of Cups. This is not wanting to feel like a fool. When you are in the upright with the Fool, it's very much about taking a leap of faith. The Devil in reverse is, if this was toxic in any way for you, obviously I'm not going to say that, you go back into a relationship like that. But the Five of Pentacles says that you've walked away or closed off some aspect of it, and you may be looking towards something new for yourself. This could also just be closing out past energies, and now you're ready for this particular relationship to work out. It does feel like this person feels sorry. I don't know why I sense that, but a part of them wants to apologize. So if you've already chosen to walk away from them, I sense that they have something to say. All right, so let's get the romance angels. See what's going on. This is for Capricorn. Okay. Stay optimistic about your love life. And then we have codependency. playfulness, flirt. And then we have finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. That could be for some of you if for some reason, a split, something from the past has been draining your finances. If you're going through any kind of court issues, things like that, you could feel like you're just drained, and this new relationship, who the person could be a Leo, is not feeling very strong, but that could be a separate energy from what you dealt with before. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Playfulness to recapture romance. Allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. And then flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. So, honestly, I'm not going to lie to you. I feel a sense of confusion within this connection. A part of you feels kind of closed off, and this is not going to be for everybody. Like, a part of you wants to move forward because you're not 100% sure that this can come together. It does feel like this person is feeling a little bit worn out. It's not necessarily about you, but I feel like a part of you feels like you need to withdraw your energy and not put so much into it. Not necessarily codependency, like, are there addiction issues? That's possible for anyone. But a part of me feels like you need to kind of get playful and flirty and look at the possibilities of the future. If you're currently with this person, there's some kind of hurt that's going on with them, and they're trying to stay strong, but they're having difficulty. Even though they show up as a boss, they may be internally having some issues. You may know that already. All right, let's see what the possible outcome is, because the overall energy was the Ace of Cups. So it feels like there could be this new beginning, this shift and change. But right now I feel like we're a little bit closed off. All right, so let's see what the possible outcome is for you. We have, well, that's good. 9 of Swords in reverse, the 3 of Swords, good. 6 of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and then you show up again as the Devil. So yes, there could have been some things that felt a little bit toxic, but something's transforming. Something's changing. Like, there's a need to not stress so much. Yes, there's some healing that's being done. Are things going to balance out? Absolutely. But if you're giving more than that person was giving, and you didn't feel like things were going in the right direction, this is saying that there's a need to release those toxic energies. And it doesn't mean, again, that this can't shift and change, but right now, I do sense that there might be some toxicity. The world is all about that shift, so this cycle needs to come to an end. What I always say is, if you've got to walk away for now and people need to make the changes that they need to, then the two of you can come back together. But there's a lot of internal conflict right now. So it will come to a place where you come out of confusion, because the 7 of Cups in reverse is in the past. So you may just be feeling this for this week, not sure where things are going, but I strongly believe with this Ace of Cups that there's a possibility for a new beginning and justice will be served. And then we have the Lover's card. So I'm just not going to let it end with something bad, because it just doesn't feel that way. That's why I kept pulling the cards. Just be sure to be very honest about the fact that you're not going to continue to give so much into something if somebody's not going to return that. All right, let's get the Lover's Oracle. This is for Capricorn. All right, we have criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. And then we have friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love will dramatically improve. I love that. Okay, last but not least, let's get the Oracle cards. This is messages from Spirit, please, for Capricorn. Okay, so we have mending, which I feel needs to happen. Not for you. Thinker, time for a nap, and never-ending story. So you may feel like this has been a never-ending story of just constantly going round and round, but things definitely need to be mended. And I feel like that's what's coming in the near future. Not for you. Balance. Do I think this person's not for you? No. Maybe for some of you. But in this case, What's not for you is the stress. That's what I strongly feel. And then thinker, so you could be in your head a bit about this and still in the next week or so about all that's going on, and then time for a nap. So you're getting that push to rest and rejuvenate yourself. There's a lot of fours. Fours are about prosperity to me. It could mean that there's some kind of financial balance that happens. Things are going to get a little bit better because it's, for some reason, I feel like it's about money. Okay, guys, I hope that helped. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all of your likes, shares, comments, and subscribes. I appreciate you all so much. And again, there's information in the description box for a personal reading if you'd like one. And I hope you have a beautiful week. Lots of love to all of you, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.